Okay. I don't know. Am I live? I'm live. It says I'm live. All right. Fuck it. We'll do it live. All right. Wait. No. Okay. All right. I don't know if anyone's actually gonna come on to this. I'm not expecting. I should be looking up here. See, this is my first. I'm learning how to do this. All right. I had a bit of an outline here. Thanks everyone to tuning in or watching. If you're watching this like not live, thanks for watching. I'm just sort of doing this as like a test, but also all right, to test live. Okay, yeah, here we go. Let's get on track here. Right. So the reason I'm doing this, I just said it, but to test the live and to touch base and like see where, you know, other things that I'm going to be doing with the channel coming up in the future. You know what? I'm going to minimize this because that's distracting. I'm looking down here. So if I don't see it there, this is the whole point, right? I'm trying to, I can to look up here up at the camera. Okay. So, yeah, so this is it. I'm testing live because I just want to see like how it works and you know, just setting it up on a technical level, learning that I have to look up here, you know, exactly. Like I'm learning all these little things. That's like half the reason why I'm doing this live. The other half, like I just said, was to touch base and what I'm going to be doing. But let's move on from there. I just wanted to say, and I hope this is working. I know. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that is subscribed to me. Yes, thank you to all my subscribers. I was, you know, like when I passed 500 and I didn't think I was going to do a thank you video, but then of course I wanted to just test it like live anyway. But I actually just felt naturally compelled because when I crossed 500 and it took me 1 year to get there. So you know, you hear a lot of other stories of people, they kind of just explode. And so it's not like a crazy amount, but like, I'm like super grateful. And when I crossed 500 and I looked at it, I was kind of like, wow, like it was just crazy to me to see that number. And the other thing too is I have 4 other accounts, but only one other that I would consider. It's not even active, but I do want to put a lot to it someday. It's my Marco Patino. That's it, just that, and it's my comedy account. And so then I have 2 other accounts. One where I post just random videos that I feel like the internet should see, or kind of like my I have a series on there that's reviews of obscure products because I buy products sometimes. And I mean, everything I buy, I look on YouTube or I Google it, right? And sometimes there's things that have very little or no YouTube reviews. So I just had an idea last year. I was like, well, I buy things all the time, like even like the last 10 years. And I was like, I should probably like, that would be helpful. Right. So I have that channel that has just a bunch of random things on it. And then I have a 4th and final channel, which I just post like my sort of, what would you call it? Like travel videos, right? Just, and there's no intention there for me to do like a travel vlog or anything. It's just sort of to have online if I ever, sometimes I'm with my girlfriend and we watch it, or just to have like even as a backup, right? It's actually just there in case I could download it from there someday. So I have those 2 accounts. The point I'm telling you this, you guys got to tell me if in the future, as I do more videos, because eventually I want to have like I want to do like a talking head video where I just talk about music. We're going to get to that in a second, actually. See, I'm all over the place. Okay. So the point is, I told you that I have 4 accounts, and over the last year, you know, sometimes I switch between accounts for whatever reason. And when I see the list, it's, you know, it's like, you know, when I first started, they were all in the double digits and the other 3 are still in the double digits. But every time I went to go switch to accounts, whether I was going to Tunes I Dig or leaving Tunes I Dig, I would always just kind of notice it and be like, oh yeah, they're all double digits, they're all small, and like I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just thinking, like, I'm just saying, like, oh yeah, they're always going to be that way. Like I just assumed Tunes I Dig would always just have double digits. I'd be like, that's just how my YouTube career is going to be. It's just, that's it. And even when I went to 100 or 200 or 300 or 400, it didn't register to me that I was in the triple digits and that I was growing. But when I hit 500 and when I switched one time and I saw the number 500, I was like, wow, like that is now unequivocally completely different than the others, than the other three accounts that are all in the double digits. It's now like considerably and substantially different. It's like Tunes I Dig is a channel that I have. It's growing and I'm working toward it and people are liking what I'm doing. It's there, like it's happening. The others are not, and I'm fine with that, but it just, that kind of, it's I guess it's kind of like, when they ask celebrities, when they get big and they're like, even though I'm not big or anything, but I'm just saying, like, when they're like, oh, could you ever imagine when you were a kid or when you were younger or even a year ago that you'd be sitting here right now? And that's like how I felt. Like and their answer is always like, yeah, I never would have thought. Like, I'm just like I'm just doing my thing and putting my passion out into the world and people are responding to it. And that's literally like, it's just so weird that it's 500. Like it's just weird. It's just weird to me that, like, oh, wow. Like, yeah, you guys are liking it. Okay. I guess I'll keep going. Yeah, because I honestly have like goosebumps all over. Like, I'm so like thankful. Like, it's just crazy. Yeah, I obviously I'm going to keep going, and I have so many other things that I have to do for the channel, which I'm going to speak of right now. But again, thank you very much for 500 subscribers, all of you guys. And thanks. Sorry if this video was so long or so far anyway. But thanks again. It's crazy. It's honestly just crazy that it's actually at 500. I just didn't think that it would ever get to that point. So moving on, touching base. And so where the channel is at right now, I have my first reactions. I have my, my Tunes I Dig series, which is also my albums I dig. And then I have Barrier or Bust, which I have one episode, and I'm just, what's the word, hurriingly or hastily, just I'm scrambling at trying to find shows in Toronto that aren't too crazy expensive and that are not shutting down because of the C word, but I'm trying to do more episodes of that, of Barrier or Bust. If you're new to my channel and you're not sure what that is, Barrier or Bust is the series where I take people to concerts for free. I leave my house with a cameraman, camera person, and I go out into the streets and I look for someone to bring to a concert for free. That's my idea that I had it. I've had something similar for a while, but it really sort of formulated completely earlier this year at some point. And yeah, I want to do more of that. Should it be a surprise? I'll just tell you this. I'm planning, and if everything goes correctly because of the C word, I want to go to Austin to film what looks like it's going to be episode 2 on Halloween. I'm going to go to Austin on Halloween. Oh, but if I tell them that, it's too late. Well, there's a bunch of bands playing that night, so you're not really sure which one I'm going to be filming there. But yeah, so that would be episode 2. Like I said, I'm hoping to film a few more episodes before then, but places are shutting down, it looks like, which is crazy. God damn. Just can't take this anymore. But yeah, so that's that series. Moving on from that, some new series that I have next summer that I hope that I get to launch. McFisto Goes. McFisto Goes is going to be, I'm just going to music festivals, different music festivals, and just interviewing people and getting a feel for the culture of that music festival. And I'm going to be dressed in a costume. McFisto is the character that I dress up as. That is the alter ego of Bono, which he created on the Zoo TV tour in 1992, 3, and 4. So there's that series, McFisto Goes. This is actually kind of big. I'm trying to incorporate it into my already busy schedule, but on the advice, but also I think it would just work naturally for my channel. On the advice of one of my good friends, Joel, I think I'm going to start doing music video reactions. And some people, even in my comments, have told me to do music video reactions as well. But what I realize is that music video reactions won't take up, they're not as time consuming because it's really just me and the music video and my reaction. So I'm still staying true to tunes I dig. So if it's a song that I don't dig primarily, oh, right. No, I thought about this. That's right. But it's mostly about the music video. Right. Okay. So if I do like the music video, I think I'm going to post it regardless if I don't like the song. But so what I'm going to do is, because with my first reactions, I'm sticking to like indie-ish artists or smaller artists. And so with the music video first reactions, it kind of goes hand in hand. Artists with like a lot more notoriety, or I guess money, capital, as it were, they can put together like really great music videos. So I'm thinking that I would try to maybe stick to music videos that are just really eye-pleasing and just crazy, or maybe even controversial, so then I can talk to that. And then of course I'll leave solely the music first reactions to, typically the artists that I'm seeking out right now. So it'll be on the front page of the channel. The channel will have first reactions, that series, which I have right now, then music video first reactions. That's the new series. Then it would have the tunes I dig, then the albums I dig, and then it would have Barrier or Bust, and then McFisto Goes. And then I think the last, for now anyway, the last series I have an idea for is just me talking about music, discussing music. See, is anyone live here? Oh, see, that's the thing. That's not the good thing. I won't know if someone's watching me live. Oh, okay. I can see one person's watching me live. Hey, I think they're anyway. Exactly. See, the point of doing this is to learn how this whole streaming thing works. This is the first time I'm doing it. It doesn't tell you who's streaming live though. I just see one, so that's all right. But I'm gonna minimize this window again because I don't want to get caught looking at the screen. I'm going to resume speaking what I was talking about. I was talking about the going forward, the new series that I'll be adding. Just me talking about music. For example, what was the latest thing? Well, I wanted to talk about Kanye and Donda, but there was something that happened the last day. That was, I think it was maybe the MGK Connor thing. Yeah, it's sad because I'm a fan of both. I know Connor is gone off the rails a little bit, but still a fan of what he brought. I'm a big MMA fan. For those of you that might watch this, that might want to know. But I'm also a big MGK fan. So, but that wasn't even it either. So there's lots of topics for me to talk about, but there was something very passionate I wanted to discuss. And I can't remember what it is right now. But anyway, so that'll be another series where I just kind of like this. It might even just be this, where I talk about a certain topic. And I promise it'll be a little bit more interesting than this. And then I guess the community tab. It was actually quite interesting because a couple days ago, I Googled, what do you get at 500 subscribers? And I don't remember why I did. Because I'm almost positive you don't get anything. But I did. And the funny thing is, starting in October, I think it's like October 13th or something, YouTube is actually giving you something for having 500 subscribers. And that's the community tab. Whereas before you needed to reach 1,000. So that was the other thing that sort of triggered me to saying thank you, because now I kind of got something there, like a gift or whatever. So thank you again, everyone, to 500 subscribers. So starting in October, I'll be utilizing that for communicating with you guys. Not sure exactly what I'll be using it for. But if you guys want to give me, suggestions on things to react to, of course you can do that. You're already doing it in the comments. I feel like that has sort of become my community tab, but we'll see where it goes. But I'm just happy that I will have that option in a few weeks. So thank you again. Thank you very much. And what was there? And then what it has evolved into. I think that was Tunes I Dig. Yeah. I just wanted to touch on that. So Tunes I Dig, it's evolved. It's evolved into, at first I started this a year ago, and if you're just tuning in right now, is someone watching? Oh, I got one person watching. Thank you for watching. This is my first stream ever, and I'm saying thank you for 500 subscribers. I've said it so many times, but very heartfelt thank you. When I started Tunes I Dig a year ago, it was just a basic idea that I had, and that came from the text blog that I had on Tumblr for 10 years. I started that in 2010, and it was just, I want to talk about Tunes I Dig because, over the years, music reviews or Pitchfork is one of them. And there's so many reviews of fantastic pieces of music, beautiful pieces of music out there that you see, certain sources just have so much influence, and it's just a shame that you would, I just think I come from a school of thought when it comes to music, at least anyway. If you don't have anything nice to say, just don't really, don't talk about it, or at least just don't go so far. You don't have to beat a dead horse or anything. So, Tunes I Dig, I just want to share tunes that I am passionate about. I love these tunes. I'm so crazy passionate about it. I want you, if you are also, we can share that together. That's the whole point of Tunes I Dig. That's why I called it Tunes I Dig, because I wanted to talk only of Tunes I Dig. And so when it started, it was just that here's the set right there. If you can see, that's the set for the flagship Tunes I Dig series, which is on the channel. It says it too in the description that it's the flagship. And, I didn't want to do first reactions because I felt that was a bit of at the time, I felt it was a bit of a cop out, but I brainstormed and I tried to figure out, okay, how's a way I can do it that is unique and I guess passionate, and I found a way to do it, and it worked, and it's been working very well. And again, thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much for subscribing. So, it's just crazy what it's evolved into, because the idea of what I wanted for Tunes I Dig, at least here, this was supposed to be the video version of the text blog, and I've done that. And I've always wanted to do a street type of thing, kind of like Much Music or MTV back in the day. And I'm starting to do that now. Barrier or Bust, the series that I have right now, it's live on my channel, where I take people to concerts for free. There's only one episode, and as I said, I'm like just trying to find other concerts to take people to film more episodes. So that also came naturally, and I felt like that is a natural progression as to what music television would be today. So I'm kind of expressing myself with what I had envisioned 10 or 15 years ago. And now with the first reactions and the music video first reactions I'm going to do soon. And then of course the McFisto Goes, where I go to music festivals and I interview people. It's now turning into like MTV or Much Music. It's like literally it's turning into like that. And like it's just crazy because I just didn't think that. I didn't think that's what it was supposed to be a year ago. I just wanted to do just tunes I dig. But now it's turning into, like, in my head anyway, because I haven't fully realized it yet, but I'm getting there. It's turning into like what I think MTV or Much Music should have been, could have been, definitely could have been. I guess what's right or what is wrong, but if you want to live in a world where things are definitively right and definitively wrong, then what Much Music and MTV should have been, but they decided to turn into television stations that play who even knows what, all those reality shows. I don't even tune in anymore, so I don't even know what they're playing anymore. But yeah, so that's and I'm having fun, and that's like, that is, I think, the most important part, because one of my other my Instagram handles, Super Bonovox, I created that because I'm a big U2 fan and I follow U2 around the world. And all I was doing was I was just informing fans of, what was going down at the stadium, the lines, any line drama that was going down. And I was doing it and people were liking it and I was having fun. And I thought, okay, well, this works. I'm having fun doing this. This doesn't feel like a job. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just having party on, Wayne. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, sure. Let's do it. So I'm doing this now. Barrier or Bust was so much fun to film. That was so crazy. And I can't wait to like bring, people to more concerts. And I see people, hi, Nancy, if you're still watching, I see it here now. Yes, I am here. Thank you very much. Have you checked out Beth Hart yet? I have not. I can give you something to listen to soon. Definitely. Yeah. I'll take any song suggestions, or if they have any music videos, I can definitely do that for music video reactions when I get to that. Thanks for watching. It's just crazy that people are watching. I'm just blown away. I'm just literally, I'm continually blown away that people are watching my channel. It's I don't know when it's going to register at some point, but people are enjoying it. That's crazy. It's awesome. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having fun, and I'm having fun too. I forgot where I was going, but I was just saying something about having fun and bringing people to. Oh, that's right. Yes. Okay. So, sure. Okay. I'll say this. I won't go into great detail, but what I want to do with Barrier or Bust, I definitely want to take people to different cities. So, for example, I think the first one that I'll do is I'm going to leave my house and go onto the streets of Toronto. I'm from Toronto, by the way. And find someone and take them to a show in Montreal. I want to do something even bigger than that. But that's going to take some time. But I'm definitely looking to go to the extreme and just do something totally crazy and offer just extreme value to whoever I find on the street. So that's something that I want to do with Barrier or Bust. So, and to me, that sounds like so much fun. So that's great. I'm having fun. The people that I'm going to take to the concert, I'm sure are going to have fun, and you guys are going to have fun watching it. So that's awesome. Yeah. Hey, Brady, how you doing? Thank you for watching, and thank you very much for thanking me. 500. You too. Have a rad day, man. And I believe, yeah, because these were all the notes that I wrote. So I believe that concludes it. That concludes this. 500. Having a great time. It's not the end, and I have so much more to do, and I'm sure that the list of new series that I have here, it's not going to be the only one. Of course, there's going to be like artist interviews. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do like a Zoom show with artists, but I'm just really not into the Zoom thing. I really want to do in-person podcasts. So of course that's going to mean artists are going to have to come to town. So they're going to have to come through Toronto to do that. So we'll see. And then of course, just there's so many other ideas that I have that are, half baked ideas that are in my head, but I know like they're so good, and I just have to, untie the knot and get to it. But right now I have to get through first reactions, and definitely the music first reactions and barrier or bust. I have so much content to get through. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Like I said earlier, I'll say it again for like the 15th millionth time. I'm flabbergasted that I even hit 500. I know it's not like a crazy amount, but I'm like literally endlessly and immensely grateful to have people tuning in. And that's, I guess that's it for today. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Ciao.